fathers, dads, buds and lads, moms and lads as well. This is your man Trent, and this is FC. Welcome back to another episode. It is Sunday, August 22nd, and it is an absolute scorcher outside. I think temperatures hit 40 degrees. I mean, if you don't sweat in 40 degree weather, I think you very well may be cold-blooded. Well, today I was planning on going out in the water to do some fishing and to do this episode from my canoe. But unfortunately, the weather was way too hot, so I decided to play it safe and hang out in my backyard and lean on my canoe as I talk to you. So welcome to Lesson 3, life lessons that kids can learn from fishing. So without further ado, let's get cracking.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the canoe. I don't know, it's just something about the canoe that just makes being out on the water that much more enjoyable. I don't know what it is. Maybe I like the slow pace, the sound of the paddles kind of running through the water. You could hear the nature over a motor and just capture all the beauty as you're paddling by and enjoying the outdoors and a little bit of fishing. My kids love the canoe, as you can see in this picture right here. They enjoy the slow pace, the beauty, scenes of nature, but they also enjoy helping while in the canoe, like rowing and moving and steering and stuff like that. Today's lesson in life lessons kids can learn from fishing is, drum roll please, problem solving. Both my kids, again, like I said, love to be in a canoe. I've taught them both how to paddle, how to recognize when they need to shift their weight either side, how to use each paddle to slow down, and of course make turns. And the reason why I mention that is because being in a canoe, a small pleasure craft like this one, can also teach kids how to problem solve in that respect. What happens when the wind blows and it takes the canoe to one side? What do you do next? What happens when we go to pull up the anchor and the anchor's stuck? What do you do in that case? And when the canoe is probably taken by a current, how do you slow down? What do you do in that context? All of these are just simple problem-solving skills that kids can learn while in a canoe. But how does it relate to fishing? How do our kids learn problem-solving skills while fishing? Well, we both know that another key to success in life is the ability to anticipate and solve problems. And I know very well that fishing can easily teach our children just that. Fishing, as you know, can present our children with a variety of challenges that compel children to adapt to certain fishing situations. Some of those settings would be weather, time of day, type of lure to use, a bait of choice, and of course a gamut of other things that kids have to learn to problem solve in order to make the situation. Sorry guys, my dogs are in the backyard and they don't stop yapping. Anybody want a free dog? As I was trying to say, fishing can present a variety of challenges that compel children to adapt to those challenges. All of these factors can contribute to why fish are or are not biting. For instance, if the water seems dead and there's no fish biting, well, it's a great opportunity to analyze these components and these conditions with your children and help them come up with some alternative solutions. Not too long ago, my son and I were out fishing in a small pond, and the water depth was very, very shallow. It was a heavily weeded pond, lots of lily pads, and a very soft, muddy bottom. So I looked over at my son and I said, hey, I want you to look at the habitat here in this area of the pond. And I want you to tell me, what do you think we should throw to ensure that we might get a bite or catch something? Well, he looked around and he looked back at me and said, well, there's lily pads and grass. Well, why not like a chatterbait or, I don't know, a topwater frog? And he was right, because we threw out a frog, and what do you know? A few casts in, and we had action. We had something brewing, something attacking the frog on top of the water. Of course, I can go on and on about problem solving and getting your kids to analyze what's in front of them and to choose wisely based on what they see. But I think I'm going to end it there. Fact of the matter is, when it comes to learning a problem-solving process, it will no doubt come in handy in all aspects of life. How to be a judge of good character in a friendship. What to do when things aren't going your way or as planned. And learning to make a good, wise decision based on what they see in front of them. There's no doubt that fishing can teach our children the lesson on how to problem solve. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more videos and for new content, even when I go live. Again guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And like I always say, keep safe, stay focused. I'll catch you on the flippity. See ya.